Hi, my name is Liz Schlosser and I'm a Norwex independent sales consultant. I wanted to come on here and share with you a little bit about my story and about why I think that being a sales consultant is possibly the best option ever. So I'm going to just start a little bit. I'll be honest with you, when I started with Norwex, I had already been using Norwex for about 9 years. When I first started, I was very, very skeptical about what Norwex was, how it worked, all of those things. I saw the butter demo and I honestly thought, there's no way those cloths are going to wear out. This is a scam. And I honestly disregarded it. However, I did buy a small little travel pack to support a friend's party, and I fell in love. So from there, I started thinking, well, maybe I'll buy a couple of things, and if they work, awesome, cool. And so lo and behold, we did, and then I got myself a window cloth, and my husband fell in love with it. And so that was how the story kind of got rolling with our personal interaction with Norwex in our family. And it was kind of crazy from there. I think I hosted a few parties every so often, like I would do one every year or two, and just sort of replenish things that I needed or share about Norwex with other people. And the fact is that I was actually sharing Norwex with everybody that I came in contact with. So people would come up to me, or sorry, not up to me, but would come to my house, and they would be like, hey, can I clean the counters? Or can I, if they were helping with things, and I would give them a Norwex cloth, and they were always looking for the cleaners. And I would just tell them I actually don't use cleaners, I just use the cloth. And for a lot of people, they didn't quite understand it. But I just told them it's fine, don't worry about it, just use the cloth, it'll all be okay. And so they used the cloths, and some people still didn't understand it, but that is okay. And then I actually at one point had a couple of mops. So I had earned a couple of mops, and I ended up lending a mop to a friend. And through all of this, a lot of people kind of spent time at our home, especially when we had our two youngest, who were twins. We had a lot of people through our home. And so they got to experience a lot of Norwex. And through that, I constantly told people, you should really get a Norwex mop. It's really saved us a lot of money. It saved us time. It's so much easier. It really does save a lot of your sanity. And I'm somebody who doesn't naturally love cleaning. I know there's that tiny little percentage of people in the world who are like, I love cleaning. And they could spend all Saturday cleaning your baseboards kind of thing. I'm not one of those people. I would way rather go and create or garden and do fun things like that. I am not a person who's let's go clean. So for me, I wanted something that was going to be efficient and simple. Plus, I had 4 little kids. And for me, I was like, I already clean so much all day long. I don't want something that's more complicated. And so, fast forward 9 years later, and I ended up hosting another party. And the consultant was like, hey, are you even interested in becoming a consultant? And she just asked, and I kind of sat there and I thought, well, why don't you just send me the info? Because I'm not going to be rude about it. And I said, just send me the info and I'll take a look. And when she did that, I remember telling my husband, I know we buy Norwex all the time. And by all the time, I mean every so often we'd have another party, or I'd buy an extra thing, or I'd try something new. And I said, what if I just signed up and I said we could just do it for a discount? We could just do it for a discount, try it out. It would be a benefit to our family. We could see if it's something that we find a lot of value in. And realistically, if we don't, I'll kick it to the curb. We got what we needed out of it and we're done, right? And so I thought, let's test drive this. And so we talked it with my husband, and the crazy thing is that at the time they had a deal that if you signed up, you could get your starter kit. So as usual, your starter kit is $9.99 for the shipping and handling. And then you have 90 days to sell $2,000. And then you don't have to pay for your starter kit. But they had a deal where it was $1,000 in 90 days. And I looked at my husband and I was like, that's not a lot of money. So we could totally do that. We could totally sell $1,000 in 90 days. It can't be that difficult. So I said, and then if anything, we get the whole starter kit for free. Plus, I was like, with that, I was like, then we get the discounts. And so we looked into it, and I sold over 2,000 in 30 days. And this was literally by just putting things out there and saying, hey guys, I'm starting my own business. Does anyone want to help me out? And I got so many sales from friends, family, people who were like, I love Norwex, and I have a consultant who I don't really actually even know personally, but I know you personally, and I'd rather support you because I actually know you. And so it started and like propelled my business. And so this is how things all kind of started. And I looked at my husband and I was like, maybe I could actually do this. And so to be genuinely honest, I didn't really have like high expectations as to what this would look like. I didn't have like these like, I'm going to do Norwex and I'm going to become, you know, like I'm going to grow in this company and I'm going to do all these things. I honestly didn't. I thought I'll sign up, get a discount, and we'll see what happens. And suddenly I realized it's actually super attainable. And Norwex made it so easy for me to attain because the products sell themselves. Like everybody is buying cleaning products. Like you go to the store and I'm now, every time I go to a store and I go down the, like, or not down, but by the cleaning aisle, I look down and I'm like, there's more people in the cleaning aisle. You go into your big box store or wherever, and there's always people in the cleaning aisle. And you just think people are always buying cleaning products. And so there's a demand, right? People need to clean. And so if people need to clean, then Norwex is an essential service. It is something that is essential and that can actually serve people and help people. And so I started to shift my mindset. I started to look at it as like an opportunity, not just to see if this could work and help and benefit our family, which I had already seen the perks and the benefits and the amazing like side effects, I guess you could say, of it, right? I had noticed so many amazing cool things in our home, but I was like, maybe it could actually help other people around me. Maybe I could actually make an impact. And so I started hosting parties, and it was, I think it was 4 months in, I had someone who wanted to sign up with me. And I'll be honest, I fumbled. I was like, you want to what? And so I wasn't sure how to respond, but I said, no problem, I'll get you that information. And so I got that information and I sent it off to her, and she was like, I want the sign up. Like, I want to sign up. Like, she was like amazing. She wanted to sign up. She wanted to do it. She saw the potential right away. And so I signed her up, and she became one of like my best team members. You know, she just sort of took it. She led by example, and she saw the potential right away. And it was around that point where I finally looked at my husband and I said, okay, so the business has potential from, you know, and then there's a second stream of income that you have the option of tapping into, which is building a team. So the first one is you can just run parties and just make the commission off of that, which is 35%. And I thought, well, that's actually pretty decent money. And that was doing pretty well considering I'm a homeschool mom. I'm doing this on my, like, on the side. I'm trying to just see what I can do to bring in a little extra to help my family. And I thought, okay, so I can do that. I'm doing really well at this, and things seem to be succeeding. And then suddenly I was like, wait a second, actually, maybe I could build a team. Maybe it wouldn't be that bad. I've worked in management. I have a huge background in marketing and fashion and retail. And I was like, I could do this. And so from there, I decided I'm going to look into building a team. And that month I signed on another person. And within a couple of months, I had a team, and I ended up promoting by the end of that summer. So it was like, I think it was April where I signed up my first one. And then by the end of the summer, I had promoted to team coordinator, which is the first level of leadership. And that was when my mind really started to shift towards, this is more than just a little side hustle. This is something that I could do to benefit my family. I could benefit the community, the people that are around me, the people I care about, the people who are trying to do and make the best choices for their family, who are wanting to make an impact in people's lives. This is more than just a cleaning product, right? Like, this is more than just a cloth that helps, or, you know, nice sheets, or getting the dust out of the house. This is more. This is actually making valuable impact in people's lives. And so I started to see that potential. I started having conversations with people, and I started seeing that people, wanted to be a part of something big. They wanted to see change. They wanted to see environmental impact. They wanted to be a part of a company who cared. And they wanted to be a part of a team that cultivated an environment of relationships and connection. And they wanted to be a part of something that would allow them the opportunity, flexibility, and freedom to pursue their own dreams, goals, desires at their own pace, within their capacities, and Norwex gave them that. And so I really started to focus on my business, and that was when things really started kicking off within that summer. And Norwex has given me more than just that. And I want you guys, if you're listening to this, I want you guys to realize that Norwex is more than that. So one of the truths, I guess I could say, that I really found out is that Norwex cultivated an environment. They care about their employees. I want to say employees. It's not employees, they're consultants, but they really care about their consultants. They care about the people that are part of this business. They want us to succeed. They have given us tools. They have equipped us. They have given us all of the resources that they can and put those in our hands so that we can then go forward and equip other people with the information that they need to make their homes safer and healthier, and allow them to basically empower them to make their homes safe havens. And not only that, but I am a part of an absolutely amazing greater team. And within that team, we have fantastic, fantastic leaders. And I mean leaders who create a no drama environment, leaders who cultivate an environment of going for your dreams, working where you're at, doing what you can with what you have, and really pursuing your dreams, your goals, your whatever it is that you want to go after, you can do it. And I was really, really amazed by this within our team dynamic. I was really motivated by that, because when we have, as a family, gone through struggles or times where I'm like, my business is not able to be a top priority this month, or I've had to take a little bit of a break, my leaders and the people around me, my team members, they've supported me. They've come alongside and said, no problem, we've got your back. And so that for me was huge, because I was a part of an organization suddenly that actually cared about me and wanted me to succeed. They wanted me to go forward. They wanted me to bring people into the organization that were going to help, and that we're going to spread the mission of eliminating toxic chemicals in people's homes, and we're going to make an impact in our communities, in our lives, in children's lives, in our future, in the environment, in so many amazing ways. And so if you are sitting there thinking, you know what, that sounds like something that I would want to be a part of, I want to know more, I urge you to reach out, ask more questions, check out the information. I have a document I can send you, a frequently asked questions document. It just answers your questions. It's pretty cut and dry. Norwex is a very straightforward company. What you see is what you get. And what that means, or what I mean when I say that, is that when you read how their sign up works, when you read how their organization works as a company and all of that, that is how they work. They are straightforward. There's no fluff. There's no gimmicks. There's no, they are just so straightforward about who they are. And to me, I highly value that. And I hope that you do too. So if you are interested in finding out more, if you are interested in becoming a part of my team and running your own business and pursuing something that could benefit your family, that you could maybe put some savings aside for a family trip, or could, pay the bills every month, some of the bills every month, or eventually up the mortgage, or whatever it is, reach out to me. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you grow your business and help you create an opportunity that would really benefit you and your family and those around you. So anyway, as I said, just reach out and I would love to chat.